for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, but there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
And that's the first out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with one away.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Eaton is there, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's coming off a multi-home run game. And when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Edobre Ramos gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw his slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Hoskins. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Crawford is there. 2 down.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting second, third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
So stepping in, Michael Franco. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Rendon. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Leading off for the Nationals, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And Zimmerman has a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins is after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Zimmerman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hoskins looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese. Hit a fastball out of the yard. I'll tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react, keep your hands back, and drive it out of the yard.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. At the plate, Matt Wieters will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nats pick up a... And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Wieters gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 61.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Edelbert Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. His first homer here in the series, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
The right fielder, number 5. Nick.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. He swings and lines it to left. Hara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phils do get one back. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No balls and 1 strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Scherzer is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Danny. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
And that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right now.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in for his second at bat, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there, Murphy at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner settles under it near second, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Michael Franco. Grounded down the third baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he lines it out to center, and that's in there, base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Edobrey Ramos. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra has a play, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nationals 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He reached on a single in his first try.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman, Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Murphy.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hoskins is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Count still at 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nationals gone in order. They trail 5-2. Up next will be Nick Williams. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 5.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Popped him up. Murphy into shallow center, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His second home run of the series as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls. and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning. And now for Washington, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Matt Wieters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Wieters, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Phillies on top, 6-2. Sammy Solis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now, Maikel Franco. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. To short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Wilson Ramos will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Wilson Ramos.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parra is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Aaron Nola enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. There is Franco. And there's one away. Riding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Franco right there. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Here's Bryce Harper now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Eaton on second. Harper on at first with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back here at Nationals Park. On to the 7th now in Game 3. But before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Right there, Murphy at second. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Digging in, Nick Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the lead is now 7-2. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
First baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. As a look, now the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Ready with the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Three runs already home here. Grounded weakly to the left. Rendon gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. Phillies lead this one 9-2. In now is Anthony Rendon. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. 2-0 pitch on the way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wieters awaits the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The 0-2 once more. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Wilmer Defoe will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Well, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early. putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, D-Roy? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Nationals. Joaquin Benoit enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, pitcher.
Asdrubal Cabrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He pulls this one into right, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! Two runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And he hits it hard to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Murphy is there, and the side is retired. Tommy Hunter goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40.
In now is Adam Eaton. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins waits on it. 1 down.
Right fielder number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Sean Doolittle enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now in the box, Michael Franco. His career line with Doolittle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Here's Daniel Murphy now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rendon. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason.